What's up, gang? I Today gonna be a little bit different, as far as what I want to talk about. Or I just feel like I don't know, maybe I need to talk about it or something. I don't. I was riding my bike. I was thinking about all this stuff that I'm gonna try to remember to talk about. But it's really about alcoholism for real. All right, so I feel like I'm falling back into a cycle, right? And I'm afraid because I just got out of a sober house this year. And I was doing real good. I was there for like a year and a half. And I think I would talk to friends and family when I lived there. I would talk to friends and family like on and off, but not really like all the time. I know before living in the house, I would talk to people all the time, but that's because I'm drunk. And when you're drunk, you be just always calling people and shit. But I so when I was in the sober house, I'm gonna start all the way from the beginning. And I think I said this in another video, my Still Becoming vlog. But I started real young. I probably started younger than most people my age, even my friends, cause they drinkers. They drinkers too, like a motherfucker. We can all like keep up with each other for sure. I believe like I drink pints, bro. Damn near fifths. Before rehab and the sober house and shit, I was drinking like a fifth a day, just to myself. And one of the things that stuck out to me when I got sober was how messy my room get when I'm drinking that heavy, and it'd be like, bro, who the fuck was in here? Like, that's how I be feeling, like, bro, cause like regular me, like, how did this stuff get to where it's at, and like, why is it such a mess in here? So that's one thing that I know that's what the drinking do is, yeah. Sometimes I feel like somebody else take control, bro. I think that that video when I talked about duality and all that stuff, I think a lot of that had to do with that. Now, I for sure feel like right now, I feel like me. And when I'm drunk and I'm calling people and I'm talking to people and when I sober up, and best believe it take me a couple days, damn near a week, to sober up. But when I do, I'll be looking back at shit like, what the hell, man? And that's the most difficult part about being you, is you the only one that know you for real. So people take a couple things about you and then, everybody got their perception of everybody, but I don't know why, but I just don't want people to think that I'm just like a crash out or like I'm just messed up or something. Uh, it ain't that. It's just, bro, I literally started young before everybody. Like me and my god brother Ray Mill, we drunk a whole bar to ourselves as kids, as 12 years old. My granddaddy had passed away, and it was just my grandma and my aunt. They women. They not about to be like super like watching us and like I don't know. They not about to be a dad to me and Ray Mill. So it wasn't no consequences for doing that, for drinking the whole bar. Actually, it was life consequences, cause I don't think I ever really stopped for real. I might have took breaks, but this shit is a decades long struggle, man. Well, it wasn't a struggle at first, but Yeah, man. Like, so yeah, today I'm at a point where I feel physically sick and I feel mentally sick. I got all this fog and tape playing back in my head from the weekend, which wasn't a bad weekend at all, but the the body naturally has this chemical in the brain that alcohol depletes. So you get up the next day feeling like groggy and like just like damn near depressed for real. Or like we call it in the alcoholic community, we call it hangxiety. It's like you got a hangover and you got all this soul crushing anxiety, bro. Like somebody called my phone, I'm probably not gonna answer that bitch. Like don't want to leave the house for a couple days, all type of shit. And this is where I'm at now in my alcoholism. At first, it was a fifth every day because I'm trying to avoid that feeling my feels feeling. And now I've become really good at binging, which is if you don't know what that is, that's like going on like for me that is probably like getting drunk, probably like not even a pint a day, probably a pint here one day, 2 beers here this day, a half pint on Wednesday, another beer on Thursday, 2 beers on Friday, and then be sober for like a week. And then the first 3 days is hell, like right now. And then I feel back to normal, like how I was at the sober house, because I forget the chemical, forgive me. I gotta go back and look it up, but I think it's a funny name like Global Penton or something, but that shit starts to come back and you feel normal again. But, so the whole purpose of this video is I didn't give up. I am drinking right now because I just couldn't, like I said, it wasn't even a bad weekend. I overthink shit and I always want things to be different than how it came out, if that makes sense. Like I chilled with my cousin and he was supposed to spend the night, but he left early. And I feel like that was my fault because I was blowed and I was trying to sleep while he was trying to stay up and shit. And like something simple as that gives me like all this anxiety, like, bruh, like, oh man, I was so stupid if I just would have stayed up. And like, I don't know, it's weird. But that's where I'm at right now, man. Other stuff happened that day too. Like I said, nothing bad. It's just naturally those chemicals, alcohol depletes that shit. And I sat here for 2 days. And I sat in my shit, you know. I gotta brush my hair and wash my face and shit, man. Like that shit really be making you feel like depressed. But me knowing myself, I'm like, I know I'm not depressed. I know what it is. I know it's because I drank some alcohol. Now that I think about it, that's one cool thing about getting sober in the first place was you start to notice all these things like that. You learn about these chemicals. You learn about what alcohol is and what it does to your brain. And that gives you a fighting chance. No cap. And you learn all that shit just in the journey for real. Like it ain't no alcoholism class you go to. You learn all this shit from goddamn just going to meetings and chilling with people. And you know how the algorithm is. A YouTube video might pop up and explain all this stuff to you out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. So, yeah, you learn all that stuff, man. And that's really all it is. But I had to make a video because I just feel like a quitter, man. All it takes, like, remember I said I'm usually good in about 3 days. Sometimes more if I was drinking heavy. And then I could do another week or two without drinking. But today you just feel like Like it's something else on top of the not having alcohol in my system feeling. It's something else going on. I can't explain it, but I felt like shit. I had to get something to drink today, and it made me afraid because I'm like, damn, but you was drunk Saturday. That was the day. That was the day. Today Monday. So I ain't drink nothing yesterday. Like I said, I sat in my shit, sat in my fields, and played the game and watched YouTube all day and just trying to like get through it because I know I can. I've done it before. But it's to a point where I don't like feeling like that. And I see this I keep messing up, bro, because a part of me don't really want to quit. I feel like. But then the other part of me is like, nigga, you can't drink, bro, because if you do, I'm going to come out. And when I come out, nigga, I'm going to get you in all type of trouble. I'm going to say things that you ain't going to say, that you too afraid to say. And I'm going to do my big one while you asleep, while I got the wheel. And I don't like that feeling, bro. Shit, I might have some multi-personality disorder or something, because I legit feel like a nigga be switching, bro. Like, a nigga wake up and be like, yeah, why is all this shit in here, bro? Who brought this in here, nigga? Like, this area is usually clean. Like, it's so weird, y'all. But, yeah, man. This is just free flow thought, bro. It's like, yeah, so that's where I'm at right now with it. If you got any questions for me, I got answers. But, today ain't the motherfucking day. Today ain't the day, bro. I don't want to put my auntie Sheena on my mama's side. I don't want to make that an excuse. Maybe that's what it is, looming over my head. It's if y'all know me, I'm spiritual, bro. I used to didn't like smoking weed because of that. Like, it's almost like I could feel the vibrations in the goddamn earth. Back in the day, at least, it felt like, nigga, I could feel other people's energies and auras. Like, this one time, I got jumped, and I knew I was about to get jumped before I got jumped because I could feel the energy all around me. And yes, I was high as hell. We had just smoked. Matter of fact, I was the man. So I'm smoking out my set. Man, I got blowed and I knew it was about to happen. I felt that shit before they hit the corner. Like, and that's when I knew that it's something deeper with that. I still smoke today, but it's more like I don't like smoking around people. Smoking around people is off limits for me. Cause then I'ma feel certain energies and shit. I don't like that shit. But no, I'm capped out. I do be chilling with my cousins and smoking with them. But that's different though. Sometimes them niggas be giving me weird vibes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, the way my journey is going, the way that it's about to go very soon, I feel it coming soon, is I'm not about to be doing nothing, bro. Because I don't feel like it's my purpose to be high and drunk all the time. I feel like I know that it's something else that I need to do. And I can't do that high and drunk and that other thing know that. So yeah, man, that's my little video rant. Y'all know how I do. I just unfiltered thought. But I might make another video when I finish this drink and let y'all talk to that guy. I don't know. We'll see. But shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate you.